enchantments and spells. I'll learn how if I don't know how to. Time to have some fun. We'll take good care of you. Wisdom, it's time to play. Magic the Gathering on its way. Tron Mom and all the rest. Have some laid back fun and some chess. To help you have fun is our pledge. Standing on a gamer's ledge. Twitch.tv/gamersledge. Standing on a gamer's ledge. Twitch.tv/gamersledge. Standing on a gamer's ledge. Come on and join some friendly games. We all wanna get wiser. Test your deck and combo play. You'll find we're a lot nicer. Bring the deck for fun magic play. This is totally the right way. To help you have fun is our pledge. Standing on a gamer's ledge. Standing on a gamer's ledge.
Gamersledge. Welcome in. Gamersledge. Welcome in Altes, Robert. Tis Star Wars. Lurk. Gamersledge. Welcome in Amber, Lisa.
I shuffle the deck with haste, no delay in the game. Cards in hand, opponent's shame. Let's duel. Play my mystics, spells and beasts. In the magic realm, I'm a mage, not a priest. Cast them, tap the mana, I'm ready to attack. You think you got control? Well, I'll take that back. Yeah.
Aswedge G. Yo, what's up, mate? Are you ready to take your channel to get more than 5,000
Slinging spells we're gonna
real
play
audiences,
on a
100
Thursday,
views,
Friday,
and getting
Saturday
people
or
subs to
Sunday,
your channel
east,
and
north,
get
south or
affiliated
west.
or verified status,
Magic on
so that
Gamersledge
you can
is the
start
best.
earning 100 from your live streaming.
Slinging spells we're gonna play on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday or Sunday, east, north, south or west. Magic on Gamersledge is the best. We pull you back from the edge. Twitch.tv/Gamersledge. Slinging spells.
Human friends, we need your help.
Storm's getting worse. Our exploratory diving bell
The escape the mummy is here in Paris.
Wong and his assistant Mary Nelson have vanished from
Our
the
computers indicate that whatever caused it came from somewhere in the Pacific. We'll start searching that area immediately.
Gozaimasu, konnichiwa, yotogambawa, watashi no name Mark desu. Irashamasei, or no.
Or in other words, greetings and salutations, ledgers, ladies and gender fluid friends of any persuasion. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Gamersledge. I'm one of your hosts, Mark. Joining me in the Discord is Plagues. maybe. And Tom.
Hello.
Hey, Tom. How you doing?
Good.
Thunderbolts
Did
is
you get
great.
my message back?
What's that?
Did you get my message back?
Maybe.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I just said oddly it doesn't say. Yeah, that's something I would want to know before doing any work for them. How do you pay me? How often? When? Etc.
Okay.
Um.
The other question I wanted to ask you is the details for my laptop are in the I just punch in about about PC, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Mm.
That is it. Julie Sanchez,
Mm.
welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well. We're here to play some Magic the Gathering. Plagues is here to play some Magic. We'll see if we can get another one or two folks.
Well, how did Thunderbolts go?
Thunderbolts was great. One of the people who's really hard on Marvel movies in our community said, "Why didn't this movie come out 5 years ago?" And they're not wrong. It is very, very good. I would say it's probably a just I need to chew on a little more, but like my rough estimate is about probably an 8.5 to 9.
Nice.
It was very good. I very much enjoyed it. I'm going to go see it again. I had one writing qualm with the movie, and then I realized the problem was not the movie, it was me.
What do you mean?
I was frustrated because two characters acted like they had never met, and then I realized on the way home the time I was thinking about that they had met and interacted was in a what if, not
Oh,
an actual continuity thing. So yeah, that was it. That was it. Renee, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great Thursday. What else did you get up to today, Tom?
we today was a lighter work day for us. We still had 2 houses, but it went by a lot easier.
Good.
The first house only took an hour, and then the second house took about an hour and a half. And then we went to the grocery store, bought some groceries. I came home. Dad did some yard work, and then we went to Best Buy because I needed a new phone cord, and Dad wanted to talk to Geek Squad about his headphones that I bought him.
Yeah.
About it. Luckily, they were able to fully replace them,
Oh, good.
and it didn't cost us anything because they were covered.
Nice. I guess while I'm waiting for Plagues, I'll open up Arena and I can run a little Arena.
Okay, CPU. Wait.
Oh, I think Plagues is talking to me on DM. Nobody understands it's actually really hard for me to check DMs while I'm on this. No worries.
Yeah. So wait. So my CPU and processor is the Intel one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that is correct.
I returned from the place from whence I came.
Okay, no worries.
White or black?
Whatever you want. I'm just gonna play
Grudge.
squirrels, I guess,
Okay.
because it's not
Also, hi everyone.
super optimized.
And of course I'm not ready.
We switch back to Magic now. Then there we go.
Was there a post-credit scene?
Stay till the very, very, very end. I cannot stress that enough.
Okay.
2 of them, basically. Or one mid and the other at the very, very, very end. But yes, I thought it was very good. Very. It's not a perfect movie, but it was. It's probably the best one that they've done in quite a few years. And I say that as a decently large Marvel fan, but also a critic of them, because, like, I haven't minded a lot of the ones, but this one was really, really good. And I was worried about how they would handle something in the movie, and they handled it just right. And I obviously can't say what that is without spoilers, but Pat Morris, welcome in. Happy Thursday.
When they're asking for the GPU, that's my graphics card, right?
Correct.
It says 8 gig for the graphics card.
Yep. And is it an NVIDIA, a Radeon?
Yeah.
What is
NVIDIA.
NVIDIA what?
It
should say 3070, 40, 50.
Let me open up NVIDIA and see what it says.
Oh, you know what? You did the about this computer, didn't you?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Grab the right click on the Windows button and say Device Manager. And then go to Display Adapters, and it should say right there, like NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 or whatever it says.
Oh, okay. Intel R UHD graphics, and then NVIDIA GeForce RTX.
It's the NVIDIA one that they want.
Okay. 4060 GPU.
Yep.
Okay.
NVIDIA 4060.
No, I didn't mean to close it.
Most of the rest of it will be in the about this computer or about this PC. But
Okay.
that one I know is in the Device Manager for you. Easy to look up there.
It's a good thing I can ask these questions because I've never done this before.
You're good, man. Happy to help.
No.
Okay.
Mrs. Dark Razored. Oh, look at that fresh blue.
Look at that fresh blue indeed, Mrs. Dark Razor. Do you want to play some Magic? Do you want to play some Magic?
Meow.
Magic? I got my squirrels. I don't know what Plagues is playing yet.
Black. So I'm playing Soren.
Mrs. Dark Razored. I am tempted.
You should be tempted. You have the setup. You have the technology.
Mrs. Dark Razored. I should go to bed.
You know you can sleep when you're dead, right? I was just saying.
Roadhouse.
Mrs. Dark Razored.
Did you say
This
Roadhouse?
is true.
I did.
Is the inference that Patrick Swayze is getting a lot of sleep now? That's kind of harsh, dude.
You said I'll get all the sleep. You get all the sleep when you're dead, and that's what Sam Elliott says in Roadhouse.
Oh, I thought you were making the inference because Patrick Swayze was in Roadhouse.
No.
And he has now passed away. He's getting a lot of sleep.
No, you were literally quoting the movie.
I was not. That's just a life thing for me. That's what I tell myself every time I feel tired. I'm like, yeah, I can sleep when I'm dead. Plenty of sleep.
Yeah. My father's been quoting that from that movie for years.
If you do want to join us, Mrs. Dark Razor, it's in the Discord, which, in case you are not in, is right there. And then if you go down to the section that says games, I think, there will be one game discussions. There'll be one for Magic the Gathering. When you click on game discussions, you'll see Magic the Gathering, and it's posted in there.
I didn't. Oh. Okay, onboarding details. My first name, my last name, my email, my phone number, work authorization, and visa validity. What does that mean?
Do you have a state ID?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's it. The one, welcome in. Happy Thursday.
Mrs. Dark Razed, I think it might be too late. When are you playing next?
Next Thursday and maybe on Sunday. Maybe on Sunday. But next Thursday for sure.
You want to know something funny, Mark?
Nomad Stab. I like your play mat.
Thank you.
Is that old school, Zelda?
You
Smile.
are being such a troll. No,
Mrs. Dark Razed. Can I convince you into an earlier time next Thursday?
I can't due to work, unfortunately. I know you guys are on the East Coast, but 7 is generally when I get off of work and I have to eat dinner with the wife, and then generally I jump right on streaming at 7 p.m. my time, which I know is 10 p.m. your time. Sadly. 7 is as early as I can make it. I wasn't even on time this time because work called me after I was all excited because
Nomad Stab. I wouldn't ever troll. My favorite princess is Princess Link.
As long as you don't troll me about Tifa, we're okay. I got re-addicted to Baldur's Gate 3.
Mrs. Dark Razed.
Time
zones are dumb.
But then again, even if we didn't have time zones, it'd still be dumb. Because it's no matter what you do, you're 3 hours ahead of us. Even if we all had the same time, you know, if it was 7 p.m. your time, you'd still feel like it's 10 p.m. your time. So it's not going to make a difference, sadly. Batman. You're Batman. Welcome in. Happy Thursday.
Mrs. Dark Razed. SHH.
All right, baby.
I've been liking your
Nomad Stab. Oh, I turned a whole
videos.
group chat against me because I find Karlach overrated. Team Shadowheart forever. Smile.
So I will tell you something funny that I just discovered. I've never had it happen before, but you know they made it harder to get the sword from the devil in the first section there in the tutorial. Well, I got it last night, but I had seen in another playthrough that even if Shadowheart dies, she's alive on the beach. So I let that same scenario play out in order to get the sword. We beat the devil, but both Shadowheart and what's her face, the one that the Githyanki that nobody likes. Anyways, they both died. And so when we got to the beach, Shadowheart was there, still alive, but the Githyanki was dead. So I've lost her forever on this playthrough, which is fine because I'm probably going to murder everything on this playthrough anyways, but it's fine. Ramiro Ramos, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Nomad, did you get a chance to see Thunderbolts yet? If not, it is very
Nomad step.
good.
Lazo is great. She is
Very
just
nice.
more complex.
Yes, I was very happy with it. I'd say my initial score, like I need to chew on it some more. I'm probably going to watch it again just to double check. But my initial score is somewhere between an 8.5 and a 9. It's the best Marvel movie in a while.
Nomad step.
Yeah, it just came
I
out
did
today.
not see Thunderbolts. Was it that good?
Yeah, it was very good. I was lucky enough to find like a 2:30 premiere today, so I went to that and yeah,
Did
I
you
got
get the
out.
popcorn bucket?
I did not. It was cool. It was Alexi's stretch limo, the Red Guardian stretch limo. But I mean, I don't know, man. I got a lot of popcorn holders. I got an Optimus Prime one that takes up like a third of a desk. And then I've got all my Marvel ones up here. Unless it's super
Nomad
cool.
step.
I'm not
I
sure.
want to go see Ep 3 since I wasn't able to as a kid.
Listen, man, it's crazy how the re-release for Star Wars actually is charted. Like it was the number 2 movie last year, last week, which was crazy.
I just saw on Twitter that they just posted about 2 hours ago that it's already passed $900 million
That's crazy.
for the re-release, and I'm like, yay!
That's crazy. See, this is the part that, like, I'm not a Star Wars fan. I am the Star Trek kid in the group of Star Wars fans, and that's okay. You like what you like. But the thing is that I actually saw all of them in theaters. I think I was 4 or 5 for the first one. I want to say I was 7. I don't know. I got to go look. Original Star Wars theater date.
77.
May 5th, May 19th, 1977.
So I was 3 years old for that one. And I don't remember that one very well, like seeing it in the theater. Empire Strikes Back. Or no, I'm sorry.
Empire was 83.
No,
No, 80.
Nomad step.
yeah.
Star Trek
I
is
think
the
Empire
one
was
with
82
Jack
and
O'Neill.
Jedi was
No,
84.
Empire was 80.
Empire
Return of the
Strikes
Jedi
Back.
was 83.
Empire Strikes Back is the one that I do remember very well. And I think I was 6 at the time. Because the theater was next to a cookie factory.
Cool.
Yeah. And then, yeah, so I saw all 3 in theaters.
And the cookies were made from puppies.
They were not. They were made from cinnamon and butter and deliciousness.
Hey, cinnamon butter and deliciousness.
And then even though I am not a Star Wars person, I saw every movie in the theater. Like I have seen the entire franchise of movies in the theater. And to this day, my favorite of all of them is Rogue One.
Yeah. Dad told me how you were what? You were like what? First in line for the first one, second in line for Empire.
Yeah.
And what? Third in line for Jedi.
Yeah,
Nomad step. I am in the minority. Attack of the Clones is my favorite.
Second one, and third for the third one.
That's okay. You like what you like. There's no shame in that.
How dare you, Mark?
Star Trek is the one with Jack O'Neill. Yes, that is absolutely correct.
Listen here, Richard Dean Anderson.
Jack O'Neill and Sam Kinison.
Sam Kinnison's dead.
So he's getting
Did
a lot
you
of
see-
sleep. Are you back to this again? Jeez, man.
Nomad step.
Did Did
Ma-
you do the thing?
Star Wars.
Did you do the thing?
Yay.
Returns Buck Rogers to Earth.
Did you see the SpongeBob Star Trek?
With the resub of 10 months.
Thank you, Tom, for the sub re-up 10 months in a row. I am sorry you are resubbing so hard. You're traveling back to the 25th century, into the future. I hope you enjoy the future. Goodbye. Always appreciated, never expected. Thank you for that very
You're
much.
welcome. I forgot my sub was up last week. And I'm like, wait, why do I have ads? And I look down, it's like, oh, I have to resubscribe.
Nomad, I'm never done with it. I'm here for good troll. Trust me. So SpongeBob Star Trek. I don't know what you're talking about.
Go to
Yeah,
YouTube right now and type in SpongeBob Star Trek.
I don't know that I want to.
Oh, it's an ad for Paramount Plus, and the entire SpongeBob team joins Starfleet, and it's all the Strange New Worlds people. It's like
I'll
90
take your word
seconds.
for it.
Okay, I'll have to watch this later so I don't get dinged for copyright, but I will watch it. I promise.
Yes. Okay. You will maybe hate it and maybe enjoy it.
It's like hit and miss for me. Like, I actually appreciate Lower Decks, even though I generally don't like stuff that parodies stuff I like. But then again, I really like the Orville, but I feel like the Orville is not a parody.
What is the name of that thing? Oh, Gregory Peck is not Gregory Peck. Wow. I can't remember the name of the gentleman. He's the Killed a Mockingbird guy. I can't remember the name of the gentleman that plays New Spock.
Yeah, it's
Zachary Quinto.
No, not Zachary Quinto. The other New Spock.
No, new
Spock.
New
Yeah.
Spock, not mid
What do
new
you mean
Spock.
new Spock?
Yeah. There's a new Spock.
It's like New Coke.
Peck is his name because I do that all the time to him too. Guy Peck that plays Spock. Or wait, who plays Spock? Ethan Gregory Peck.
There you go. Ethan
It
Peck.
is Gregory Peck, but with an Ethan in front of it. I think the whole cast is actually like stellar.
Oh yeah, I concur.
I had, that has been like, normally it takes Trek crews a season or two to hit their stride.
Nomad Step. I didn't mind the guy that played the new Spock.
Season 1.
Yeah,
which was
I agree.
Pretty surprising. Like,
well, I disagree though, because you have to remember that they had a whole season on Discovery, so that wasn't.
We don't talk about that.
Yes, we do. That show's awesome.
Oh God.
I'll give you the first season. It's horrible. After that, it gets better every season.
I would disagree, mainly because Burnham should have been court-martialed 7 times.
I concur, but
there's only so much
book. Like when she gets to the future, I think they should have started there.
Probably.
I think if they would have started there, they would have been fine.
I have that obelisk ship in Star Trek Online. It's pretty badass because it summons 8 copies of itself and creates a ring around an area, and anything that's inside of it is like bug zapped. It's great.
Anyways, Defiant, I'm good.
Anyways,
don't you shame my ship.
I didn't shame your ship.
Also, it's not the coolest ship in fucking in a Starfleet.
I rolled 20.
I rolled 20 as well, so we're re-rolling.
How did you roll 20 if I don't see you guys rolling any dice?
It's in Spelltable.
No.
I got a 15.
17.
All right, you're going first.
All right. I will draw. Beep. Oh, look. I will play this land for turn, and I will pass.
Nomad Step.
Uh-huh.
Did you get Oblivion, Mark?
I did not get Oblivion. Okay, I will play. I will draw. I will play a Path of Ancestry. Tapped and pass. I did not get Oblivion. What just happened? Hold on, sorry. Stand by one. My thing is freaking out for some reason here, sending it back to the wrong screen.
I wanna sing some spells. I'll learn how if I don't know how to.
There we go. Now it's working. Huzzah. Okay. Sorry. All you.
Okay. I will play Lamp Return. It's the Swamp.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to go down 2 life to 38. Beep, beep. To tap Boseiju. Beep. And that. And I am going to play Ornithopter of Paradise. He has flying. Tap to add 1 mana of any color. And I pass.
Okay. Untap. Keep draw.
I'm glad I don't have to pay for Oblivion because I can just play it on Game Pass.
Yeah. Yep. I just can't. I can't fathom paying for it like a 14th time. It's like Skyrim. I have so many new games that I have a backlog. Mainly because I almost never play single player games on stream.
Nomad Step. Paying for horse armor. Again.
The horse armor is included, though.
Yeah, the horse armor is included. I was going to say that, actually, because I was like, wait, I thought it was included now. I will play a Misty Rainforest. I will pay 1 life and tap and sack it to go search my
Nomad
library
Step.
for a.
I never played it before,
Forest
so I
Island
may
card
pick
and
it
put
up.
into play. I will say that it is very good if you like Bethesda RPGs. That's the easiest way to say that. What
I
about-
remember playing it a little bit when I was a kid, but I remember I know that when Skyrim came out, I was really into Skyrim.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's very much in the vein of Skyrim. So if you enjoy those types of games, you will enjoy this game. And Patrick Stewart is like one of the main characters and narrator, I think, if I remember right.
Nomad Step.
Yeah,
I
for
like
like 5
free
minutes.
Fallout for
Yeah, for like
Bethesda.
5 minutes. But still, it's Patrick Stewart in a video game. You don't get a lot of that.
Yeah,
Last time I know of that was Castlevania.
Well, he was
Which
in a
needs to
bunch
be
of
a
Star
secret
Trek
rare.
games. So there was that.
You're a Star Trek game.
My face is a Star Trek game.
Mm.
It's called Fix the Datapad.
Jub.
I am looking for. Did you say Jub?
I did.
Get out. Where's my ban button? That's a shank bannable offense right there.
Why? You have a problem with Aunt Patty's reptile friend?
No, I have a problem with the Ewoks.
Oh,
They're
no,
not
man.
that
Listen. I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay, I guess I'm
The Ewoks have carte blanche, okay, with the Latin-speaking population
sure.
because they curse in the regular version that you guys watch, but the words that they use are words that we cannot use.
Yeah.
So the Ewoks are cool.
Are they though? I mean, if you're 4,
Yeah.
it's kind of
Well,
like,
I mean,
it's kind of like Jar Jar Binks all over again. To me.
he's
Yeah,
the
but-
Phantom Menace.
Well, yeah, but Jar
Yeah.
Jar Binks is a Sith Lord.
Yeah, that's the only good thing about Jar Jar Binks is that he caused the destruction of an entire galaxy.
Nomad Step. Glorified meat shields.
I have nothing I can do for that amount of mana, so I am done.
All right. I do the things. The things have been done. I like seeing that. Ooh, buddy. What do we got going on here? That works. That maths. It does. All right. So we're going to pay 2 life.
Mm-hmm.
Beep, beep. And we're going to tap that. And we are also going to tap. No, just that. To play Soul Ring.
Mhm.
And we're going to tap 1 black, 1 any color, and 2 colorless to play Liliana in the Dark Realms. And then we are immediately going to use her +1 ability to search for a swamp and put it into our hand. And then we're going to pass.
Okay. All right. Untap, upkeep, draw.
I played Lamp Return that turn, right?
I believe you did.
Yeah. Because I'm showing turn 2, I got 2 lands. Yeah, that works. That math's math.
Yes. No, I don't think you did. Because this is turn 3.
Okay. Well,
So put
Poopies.
one out.
here. All right. Well, I'll put one of the ones that I had earlier. Yeah,
Put
that works.
down an exotic orchard. I am going to pay 1 green and 1 2 others for a chitter spitter artifact. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may sacrifice a token. If you do, put an acorn counter on chitter spitter. Squirrels you control get +1/+1 for each acorn counter on chitter spitter. Pay 1 green and tap it to create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. And I will pass.
All right. We do the thing. Okay, the things have been done. We will play Land for turn. Decisiones. Luz Clarita. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go. True life. Again. That's. Wait. No, hold on. Maybe not. So we'll do 1, 2 black, 2 colorless. Go back up 2 life. So not using both of you. Actually, no, yeah, we are. Hold on. Back down to 34.
You okay over there?
Sorry. Yeah, no. I forgot what I was doing. We're good. So paid the 2 life. That's 1 colorless. Then we'll go. One black. 1 colorless with a colorless floating to play Diabolic Tutor.
Okay.
And Chotomate Kudasai. That would be the appropriate response, would it not? Hey, Sparky. In this situation, I need something. So, do I want a Lenda or do I want Bloodline? I'll take Bloodline because, well, they both got flying, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking Bloodline. But she's... Oh, hey, Sparky! We forgot. Oh, Oh, we forgot. We forgot the things. Okay, so hey there, Squirrel Master. So we paid the mana. We got the one colorless floating. We're gonna go find a card. No, not that button. That button.
Yeah, you were supposed to be doing that already, I thought.
Yes, yes. Listen here. All right. That's the this is the additional colorless, and then we'll go 2 black, and we will play Bloodline Keeper. Bing bang boom. And then we will also use Liliana's +1 ability to go search for a swamp, and then we will pass. There is a swamp. Oh, wait, no. Close and shuffle. There we go. It's on you, homie.
Yep. Okay. Untap. Upkeep, draw. I'm not sacrificing a token because I don't got one. I'll play a Phyrexian Tower for turn. I will do 1 green and 1, 2, 3 others to plot a card. And I will pass to you.
Wee okay. We do the things. Ooh, snip, snap, snizzle. I love it when a plan comes together. I am liking this deck so far, Mark. It is doing the things.
I'm glad.
Hijo de mala madre. I keep forgetting. All right. So, this is what we're doing, right? Right.
Sure?
All right. So, we're going to go and we're going to play a land for turn. We're going to go down, if I can tab over, right? 2 life. That's what I wanted to do. Beep. And we're going to tab Boseiju. And then we're going to go, so that's 1 colorless, 2, 3 colorless, 4 colorless, 5 colorless, and a white. And we are going to play Beacon of Immortality, and we are going to double our life total, and then Beacon of Immortality is going to go into our library. How do you, wait. Okay, so we'll just put it back on top, press shuffle, shuffle. And so I'm at 32, and we go to 64. Wait, no, hold on, can I take that back? I need to take that back. So everything's going to stay the same, right?
Yeah.
The only difference is I'm going to tap that and that to bring my commander out so that when I do the Beacon of Immortality, he swaps to a Planeswalker.
Okay.
That's the only difference. Everything's still the same. Boop. Okay, and then I'm going to use his +2 to create a food token, and I'm going to use her +1 to get a swamp, and then I'm going to pass.
Okay.
Food. Swamp.
Untap. Which goes in your hand, not on the field, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And it is in my hand, not
Okay.
the field. Oh,
Untap, upkeep,
was
draw.
I was supposed to tap and create a 2/2 vampire, and that's it.
I will leave that for a moment. I will play my plotted spell for free, which is a Railway Brawler. It's 5/5 with reach trample. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is power. I will tap and pay 1 life and search for a forest or swamp. Go on to the battlefield. Stop there.
I started this with Boseiju, that colorless creature, and Chimmel and a tutor and 4 lands in my hand, and I was just like, really? Thank you. Somebody up there likes me. The card gods are kind tonight.
Would you care to cut?
50.
50? Okay. It's about 50. And on top you go. And over here. And there's the swamp that I got. So there we go. Okay. I will, first of all, spend a green and tap Chitter Spitter to put to create a
Oh, I'm so
1/1
stupid.
green creature token.
Oh no, I couldn't have done that. I'm not stupid.
1/1 green squirrel token. Give me a second to find my squirrel.
I screwed up. I should have done that.
That's how you learn.
Yep. No. Yeah, because I could have totally burned you for freaking 32 damage. If I had done it in a different order and just waited a turn.
So there's my 1/1 squirrel. It comes in with a +1/+1 counter. And then I will pay 1 green and 2 others. For a scurry of squirrels.
Great.
Lester
Squirrel scurvy needs to be a card
1919
now.
shared the stream.
Thank you for sharing the stream, Lester. I appreciate that. How are you doing this fine Thursday? Hope you're having a great day. We are playing some Magic. He comes in with +2/+2 counter, or 2 +1/+1 counters. He is a 2/2 squirrel with Myriad that doesn't do anything for this game. And whenever Squirry of Squirrels deals combat to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. And that is sadly all I can do for right now. I passed you.
Beep. Oh my gosh. Too funny. Okay. Let's do the things, shall we? We shall. So we're going to go down 2 life. 62. We're going to tap 1. That's 3 colorless. 4 and 5. And we are going to cast Beacon of Immortality again.
Mhm.
And yes, I shuffled twice. And I'm going to go up to 124, and then I immediately use his middle ability to go down 1 because I went up that amount of life, and you take that amount of damage, sir. I think that's game.
Yep.
This deck is beautiful. I love it. It did all the things. Thank you so much. I have 5 working decks. You have no idea how happy I am.
I do.
That was like, I just pulled the perfect hand. I had Chimmel the whole time. I pulled Chimmel and Boseiju and a tutor in the first hand with 4 lands. And Commissar Severania Revita and Liliana the Dark Realms. And I'm just like, really? Okay, I'll take this. We're going again?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna swap to white.
My friend.
That's gonna take a sec though.
Okay.
Actually, hold on 1 second. Okay, here we go. I am not going to worry about pretty right now. We'll worry about pretty later. We're going to worry about functional tonight. Are you playing the squirrels again?
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. That's a good deck to test against.
For now. You keep whipping
Actually,
me
hold
like a government mule, I might pull a Captain America.
I am a government mule. Watch it, buddy.
I got go back 40.
These errors with the postal office and TCG right now are scaring me.
Okay. I rolled a 17.
That is true. All right. Roll the dice. Ken, you're up. I'm gonna swap my commander.
I'm gonna have to mulligan.
Okay.
Actually, I'll just
You
put
do you.
these 7 on the bottom.
I'm keeping what I got.
4, 5, 6, 7. On the bottom, so I don't have to show.
I think it's probably a bad idea to test the ghosties against you solo, but I need to see how it's mathing. This is. Can I just say, Mark?
1, 2,
Okay.
4.
I added some of the nukes that are in, like, there's 5 of the nukes that's in Sorin in the Skelly's deck, right? But the card, what was the card? I added it and I was like, I have to tell Mark this is devious.
Lester 1919 shared the stream.
He'll come back later.
Thank you for sharing the stream again, Lester. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I appreciate you. Are you playing Magic? If so, what's your favorite color? I am going to keep this. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I will play. Oh, I'll draw. Oh, okay. I'll play lands per turn, and I will pass to you.
All right. We do the draw. That's a card. We're going to play land for turn. We're going to tap said land for turn. We're going to play Esper Sentinel. And we're going to pass.
Okay. Keep draw. I will play land for turn. And I will pass to you.
Do the things. The things have been done. Play land for turn. Pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Don't forget to hit the space bar after your turn. Let's see. I will play land for turn for Exceeding Tower. I will pay 1 to create a green and a black, and then I'll take 1 damage to make a green. To summon Selvala, Heart of the Wilds. And she's a 2/3 mana dork. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, its controller may draw a card if its power is greater than each other creature or creature's power. Then I'll pass.
Beep. That does me no good. Well, Shazbot, that puts me in a pickle. Oh no, it doesn't. I'll pass.
Okay. Untap. Untap. Upkeep, draw.
I think I need to throw.
Exotic Orchard for turn. And let's see. I will use this for a black and a green. And then 1 and 2 to bring out my commander. Hazel the Root Bloom, she is a 3/5. I can tap, pay 2 life, add tap X untapped tokens you control, add X mana in any combination of colors at the beginning of your end step, create a token that's a copy of target token you control. That token is a squirrel, create 2 tokens that are copies of it instead. It is the strongest creature, so I will draw a card. And then I will pass.
We're doing the things. The things have been done. Interesting.
All right. Have a good night.
All right, have a good
Night.
evening, Tom.
Bye.
I'm gonna discard a Pious Evangel and pass.
Okay. All right, untap. Upkeep, draw. I will play Verdant Catacombs. I will pay 1 green. I'll tap, actually pay 1 life and sacrifice to go search for a swamp or a forest. Grab a forest. Do you care to cut?
No.
Okay. I will use said forest that just came onto the field to tap Selvala for 3 green.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 other. For a Toski Bearer of Secrets. Can't be countered 1/1 squirrel. Indestructible. Toski Bearer of Secrets attacks each combat if able. Can't because it has summoning sickness. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. I will attack you for 3 commander damage.
3 commander it is.
And I will draw a card because I did combat damage to you. And I will pass to you.
Doing the things. the things have been done. Oh, look at that. The exact card I wanted. Prepared for one. And we're going to play land tax. Beep.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, we're chilling. We're going to pass. I did something smart and I didn't even realize it. Look at me.
Okay. All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Anyway, it's deck faster. I know exactly how to do that. From playing that black game. The interesting thing is going to be card count.
Let's see. That's going to be. That would be 2, 3, 4, and 3. All right. So we're going to pay 1 green for 3 green. And 4 green and 1 black.
Should have mulliganed is what I should have done. Maybe. We'll see.
And I will tap that for colors. So 1 green, 1 black, and 4 others to bring out legendary planeswalker Garrick, Cursed Huntsman.
Right.
I will use his 0 to create. Oh, he has got 5 counters on him currently. I will use his
Take those.
0 to create 2/2/2 black and green wolf creature tokens. With when this creature dies, put a loyalty counter on each Garrick you control.
Mm.
So I need to go find some wolf tokens. Give me just a moment.
You're fine. Take your time. While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and redo land tax.
Wow, that's crazy. I actually have the wolf token that says when this creature dies, put a loyalty counter on each Garrick you control. That's kind of crazy. But there we go.
Okay.
So that was his 0. And then from there, I have to attack with Toski, Bearer of Secrets, who is a 1/1 indestructible. And I will also attack with Hazel of the Root Room for 3 commander damage, unless you want to block with your Esper Sentinel.
I do not.
Okay. So then it will be 4 damage total, but I will draw 2 cards. 1, 2.
All right. Now what?
Hold on 1 minute. Oh crap.
Oh my goodness. I got sleepy out of nowhere.
Well,
Mark.
okay. Yep, I'm thinking. Okay, so at the top of my end step, he figures out create a token that's a copy of target token you control. If that token is a squirrel, create 2 tokens that are copies of it instead. So I create another wolf.
Yeah.
Let's do 2. And I got one other one. Okay. Okay, and then I will pass to you. And discard 2
All right.
cards. I'm discarding a Gorman Talent and a Golgari Signet.
Okay. I'm gonna play a land for turn. And that land requires me to show you a land. There it is.
Okay.
Let's see, I'm gonna take that back and not play land for turn. Oh, I don't have a choice, do I? That sucks.
No, you don't
Okay,
have to
so-
play a land if you don't want to.
No, I do. Gosh, that sucks. That really sucks.
I don't understand. You don't have to play a land if you don't want to.
I could do that. That is totally, yes, that is a thing that can be done. Mm-hmm. Okay. We are going to go 1, 2, 3 to play Black Market Connections, and then we are immediately going to move to our pre-combat main phase, and we are going to hire a mercenary. And we are also going to draw a card and create a treasure token. And lose 3 life. 6 life. We're going to do all the things. And drop down to 30. Because if not, things are getting scary.
Okay.
Alright. We did that. Now we need the token. Beautiful. And then, I can't do that yet. Madre mia. Move to discard. I'm gonna move discard Cauldron Haze.
Okay.
Storm of Souls.
Oh, what just happened?
And Semester's End. On you.
What just happened? Hold on. Something happened, and I don't know what.
I need to make some of the changes that you suggested for Soren to this one. Because I was starved on mana until turn 5. Now I'm fine, I got plenty of it. But that's entirely too slow for this deck. I gotta make this deck faster.
What just happened? Hold on. There we go.
I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. You can't prove it was me.
Wait, is it putting the wrong thing up there? I think it is. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, it goes in the other hole for the square peg. Got it.
Don't know what just happened. I think
We traveled through time.
Yeah. Get out. Let me do this. Hold on. Magic close up. Yeah, about that. Well,
I don't recognize that deck.
the invisible one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what just happened. Cancel.
Hello, Dan.
Hey.
Hi, Dan. This is
Hey.
fine. So where is my overhead camera?
That is the exact description I would use for my day today. This is fine. Only in America can you pay a man $200 for him to say you owe the IRS $10,000.
Hey, we got stuff again. All right. There we go. All right. Untap.
The upkeep, the draw. These are things that are happening, yeah?
Not yet. Just untap right now. Because I got to get there. How are you, Dan? I'm happy to see you, my friend.
Same.
Dan,
Hey.
I have 4 decks down. This is the last deck.
Untap.
I'm done.
Draw.
And it is not working. And I must go back to the drawing board again. But I eviscerated Mark pretty nastily with the black one tonight, so I'm quite pleased.
Yes.
That's what I was going to tell you. I remember I told you. I added some cards that I found that I know you're aware of them, but I just wanted to say how beautiful they are in the Skeletons deck.
So I'm going to. Nope, I can't do that. I need to do it this way. I'm going to pay 1 green to tap Savala for 3 green. So 3 green floating.
Uh-huh.
Then I am going to tap and sacrifice a wolf for 2 black. Garrett gets a counter on him. So I have 2 black and 3 green floating. I will use two black, 3 green, and 1 other. So for a total of 6. I'll use 2 to cast an Arcane Signet. And then I'll use 4 to cast a Maskwood Nexus.
Mm-hmm. I'll draw.
And
Beautiful. Exactly what I like to see.
why are you drawing?
Because you just played Maxwood Nexus.
Sure, I can pay 1 though.
Oh, you want to pay? You never pay. This is the first time you're going to pay?
I paid.
Okay.
He has a bunch of floating mana.
And then I will. Let's see your guy here. He's just a 3/2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I will send Toski because I have to. He's indestructible 1/1. I will send my commander who is a 3/5, and I will send 1 wolf. In your direction. Well, it's a wolf squirrel now.
Okay. So I got Toski and what else?
Toski and my commander for another 3 commander damage, and 1 2/2 wolf. That if he dies, it puts a counter on Garrick.
Yeah, I'll block the thing that dies.
Okay. And then that kills yours too.
Does it? I thought it was a 2/2. Oh yeah, it does.
That puts another counter on him. So now he's at 7.
And I take another 3 commander damage from Toski.
Another 3 commander damage, and then 1 more damage, and I draw 2 cards. 1, 2.
Alright.
I will play my land for turn, because I had not done so yet, because I didn't have any. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 cards in hand, but I'll pay 1, 1, 2 for Beastmaster Ascension. Whenever a creature you control attacks, you may put a quest counter on Beastmaster Ascension as long as it has 7 or more quest counters on it. Creatures you control get +5/+5. I will move to the top of. Actually, I will not move to the top of my own step. I will -6 off of Garrick, taking him to 1, and that creates an emblem, a permanent emblem for the rest of the game that says creatures you control get +3/+3 and trample.
Okay.
So
I'm probably dead next turn.
probably.
So if Fun's died, and I already know what I'm drawing, so
So
yeah, we're
at the
good.
top
I'm
of-
dead.
Oh, okay.
I'm dead.
Okay.
I'm dead.
All right.
Scoop.
Yay.
It's a done deal.
Okay. Dan, you want to play?
I can't.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. What's the deck that you're playing?
Who, me? Squirrels.
Oh, I don't think I've seen you play Squirrels.
Yeah, it's a squirrely deck.
How about you, Place?
I was tested my ghosties deck that you've played with before,
Mhm.
and I need it to be faster, is what I just learned. So I gotta go back to the drawing board a little bit, but Mark gave me some really great suggestions for my black deck, and so I'm going to take those lessons and apply them to my white deck, just in white instead of black. Or this deck, which is it's horizontal, but it's mostly white. You know what I mean?
So I did. By the way, I'd say 8.5 to 9 for Thunderbolts.
Really?
Yeah.
My concern was over a very specific.
Yeah,
And
which they did really well.
based on what I've read, that was not the case. So I'm happy to hear it.
I was right there with you. I was really worried about how they would handle that situation, and roses. In fact, like, I can't imagine them doing it any better.
I mean, all things aside, I haven't. I'm easy. I'm pretty easy to please.
Yeah, same.
And it's Marvel.
Yeah,
So,
but the one thing I was mad about, like, it was a Picard situation, in that there were 2 characters who acted like they had never interacted before, and I'm like, you guys went through this whole shoot 'em up and bonding thing, and then on the way home I was talking to Turo, and he's like, dude, that was What If. And I'm like, I hate this. He's like, so if that's your only real, like, major plot consideration problem, I'm like, yeah, pretty much then. Yep. It's real good. Like, the non-spoilery things I will say is it is a Florence Pugh showcase in the way that I'm sad that Scarlett Johansson never really got.
Yeah. I mean, she's amazing.
Yeah,
I'm happy for that for her.
Yeah, and she carries the movie. It is great. Yes, I am going to go watch it again because I need to watch it again. I will say that the CG work for things we are concerned about is, in my humble opinion, could not have been better.
Oh, wow.
The acting there was very well done too, in my opinion.
Mhm.
And other than that, I would say it's more of a, like, people going to see a popcorn blockbuster will get that, but barely. It's more of a character-driven film, which I was kind of surprised about, but also makes a lot of sense. That's not to say there's no action in it. It's just, yeah, it's just, it does some zigs where you think it's going to zag. And I'm very happy with how it turned out. Like, very happy with how it turned out. And all I will say is there is a mid-roll sequence, which is throwaway, and then there is the end sequence, which I was actually texting you guys real time as it happened. And that kind of,
Oh, really?
I squeed over something I've never squeed before in my life. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. Other than that, you know, it's well worth the time and money. I'm gonna go see it again. I think the thing that Turo said that really stuck with me, that I agree with, is, where was this movie 5 years ago?
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Yeah. So that's really the, like, I think if this had been at the beginning of phase, what are we in? 4, 5?
5.
Well, we just started 5.
No, this
right?
is 4. This is 4.
Is it?
This
I
is the
think
end
we're
of
in
4.
5. No, I thought the end of 4 was the last one.
Because I thought Fantastic Four was beginning of 5, but
phase 5. Let me look. No, phase 5 started with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
oh, okay. So it's been a while.
Oh, Thunderbolts is the last movie of phase 5. You are correct.
Okay.
So phase 6 is Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in terms of that, success, right? But I kind of wish this had been the beginning of phase 5 instead. So, because, yeah, interesting stuff. But yes,
yeah, because all these characters had been introduced already.
Yes, very much so. And it's very interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting. I'm down to I'm excited for the big movies now. But I'm also excited for Fantastic Four, which is a sentence I thought I would never say in my life. I am sad because, you know me, that after I see the first trailer for something, I try and avoid all other trailers. But they had a new Fantastic Four trailer in front of this one, which obviously
And you didn't stick your fingers in your ears?
I
and
did
hum
not
the whole
stick
time?
my fingers in my ears. And I will say, I'm
Where did you put them, Mark?
actually glad that I did watch it. I can't say why. I'm glad.
You consider that a spoiler?
I actually do.
A trailer that's out? Or something that you are thinking because of a trailer that's out?
I can't say anything without causing spoilers.
I have one question.
Mhm.
It has 3 words.
Mhm.
Okay? Howard the Duck.
One answer, 2 words. What if?
Yep. What if's done it?
Cool.
I don't consider, and that may be a big difference between us, but I don't consider something that was widely
I
pushed like
can't.
that as a spoiler.
I can't.
I'm not asking for
I
it
can't
because I know
say
you
why, but you'll understand
I've seen all the
Looking at it.
trailers.
Yes, I understand, but you'll understand my point of view and the spoilery thing once you have watched.
Oh, never mind. I get what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. So, that's really the. I will say about that trailer though, on the CGI for Silver Surfer. Come on, guys. When Fox Silver Surfer looks better, you're doing something wrong.
I don't think it's finished.
I hope not.
And to be honest, I thought that's what you were referring to. I like that they're going that route.
I don't care. Like, I'll take Silver Surfer, as a Silver Surfer. I don't care. Whether it's Shalabal or whether it's Nornrad, I don't care. Just give me Surfer and all of it injected in my eyeballs. He's one of my favorite characters. But after seeing how they lobotomized Adam Warlock, I'm a little worried at the same time.
It's okay. That guy's not touching Marvel anymore. You're safe.
True that. But yeah, other than that, I actually went in with kind of really low expectations because
I'm going in with the expectation that this is Marvel's Suicide Squad because it is.
We'll talk after your thing.
Yeah.
After your show on the weekend. Yeah, it's a thing where I have enjoyed the last Marvel movies, but I wouldn't call them like great. I guess is the way I'd say that. They have been enjoyable, and I am very easy to please on that front. So, I've had my nitpicks with them, but they've been around the 7.75 range.
That's fair.
This is like the first one that I'm like, oh snap, and I left the theater grinning, and I don't see any glaring plot holes. There's one contentious thing that Turo and I went back and forth on for a while, but I can see the justification for it, even if I don't like it. But I'm the other one. I'm the other direction. I don't care that it happened. I can understand why certain people would be upset that it happened, but at the end of the day, I don't care. But I can see the justification that any rational person would make as for why it went down the way it did.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, beyond that, I have a lot to say about it. Obviously, I don't want to spoil anything. I think the movie did a good job of getting from A to, I don't know, F, I guess is the best way to say that.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting. So I very much, I think we will probably end up doing a spoiler cast next week for it. And if you would like to be a part of that, let me know. And I'll try and make it a time that we can all do it.
Yeah.
Because I do have a lot to say about it. I do think it's one of the better Marvel movies in quite some time. And I am excited for the Fantastic Four now, which, again, I don't like the Fantastic Four. Never have. But this take that they're doing on it, it is interesting to me. Because watch the trailers and you'll kind of get the idea.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's my thought on Thunderbolts. I'm excited for you to see it. I know Dave's watching it right now. No, actually, Dave should be out by now.
It'll probably be Sunday for us.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think you will very much enjoy it.
I like all of the characters.
Yeah,
So
and
I'm really looking forward to it.
and I mean, I don't know if it's a spoiler or not to say that they did a good job with all the characters.
I don't think that's a spoiler.
Okay. Um, I would say like my only real criticisms is there are a couple beats that are a little too contrived in my opinion,
Mm.
but that only happens a couple times in a very character centric, character driven movie. Overall, I'm pretty positive. Like, I would say that's actually probably my only real nitpick. And it's not really a nitpick. It's more of a, oh, this is something that I
If
noticed.
somebody's twisting your arm to say
Yeah.
something negative.
Yeah, and it's like
Yeah.
it didn't pull me out of the movie when it happened, right? The two times, I think it was 2 times that it happened. It didn't pull me out of the movie. I just went, I don't know if that was the right choice. And that was about it. Other than that, yeah, crazy good. I really enjoyed it. It has rejuvenated my hope for the next phase. Let's put it that way.
Does it talk about why there's an asterisk?
So yes.
Okay. Because I can't remember if any of the comic books.
No, because remember, in the comics, this was an evil team pretending to be the Avengers. And
Right.
this is not that.
Yeah. I just couldn't remember if they had an asterisk in the comic book.
They did not.
Yeah.
And I will say that the asterisk is not what I thought.
Oh. Okay.
So that was that was interesting as well. I cannot believe that what's his face from Stranger Things was ever a serious actor. Ever.
He was on Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I know. That's my point. Is like
What's his face from Stranger Things?
Yeah, the cop from Stranger
Oh,
Things.
David Harbour?
Yeah.
He was in wait. He was in Game of Thrones.
No, I thought you were talking about Eddie because he's in Fantastic Four.
No.
And you were
no,
referring
no.
that. Never mind. Sorry.
Who's he in Game of Thrones?
So Eddie from Stranger Things is one of the 2 guards that refuses Arya entry into Winterfell in the last season of the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I know exactly the scene you're talking about. That's interesting. I hadn't put 2 and 2 together on that.
I did not know David Harbour was married to Lily Allen, the British singer.
Yep.
That's mind-boggling.
I have loved him. I've loved him in most of the things I've seen him in, including Hellboy.
Yeah, and that's
he's great.
That's my point. Like, is you watch him in this, I can't see him doing serious work. I've seen him do serious work, right? It's not like I haven't, but it's just like he
does it so well
and that you can't imagine him doing anything else. He is so over the top in this, and it works almost every time. So yeah,
they definitely pitched well.
Yeah, they did, and yeah, I really can't wait to talk about it with you at length. Did you watch the SpongeBob Star Trek crossover thing?
SpongeBob Star Trek crossover?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plagues.
I can't say.
Told me about it.
It's a Paramount Plus commercial.
Oh yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
I have not yet. So, so about the other things that we were talking about in the group chat, Did you see the one about how like now I'm drowning the other direction?
I mean, I don't know if that would be drowning.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a little overwhelming. Like, yeah. So, anyways,
Is it promising?
yeah. Promising in multiple directions, and like I'm gonna have choices to make, which is not
I
a
mean,
bad thing. That's not a bad thing.
no. And I would love to have a conversation. I might talk to you tomorrow during the day
Yeah, talk to me because
about some specifics.
I am a little. So let me check my calendar here. Where is my calendar? Yeah, I have 2 very, and then I've got a new one tomorrow also, and then I have still the potential to continue what I'm doing.
Oh wow.
But now it's sounding like it's going to be continuing on contract versus.
All I have to say is it better be. That's all.
What?
On contract.
No, like instead of full time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought you meant like where there's more stuff written on paper. Oh no, that's.
Yeah, that's not what I was hoping for at all. So I have a conversation about that tomorrow.
Well, good luck, brother.
Yeah, thanks. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I think we're gonna rate out because I am actually a little tired today. It has been a go. I started at 6 this morning, and which I know you're used to. I don't know why I can't get used to it. Probably because I still stay up till 1 or 2.
That's why. That's the only reason. I think.
If I could lay my head down and go to sleep before that, I would. Which
Okay.
normally has never been a problem for me, but
Get a heavier hammer.
You're right.
Hey,
That's what I'm saying.
long story short,
Mhm.
you do not want to be awake between the hours of 10 p.m. and 4 a.m., no matter where you live in the world, or the cancer increasing rate of your cancer stuff is through the roof. Please continue.
The thing I wanted to remind you is to log into Once Human to get your daily check-in things.
Oh yeah. I've been logging in. I just haven't been.
Yeah,
I've been trying the auto farm.
Yeah, with the
With the shrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
It is. I got it running on mine too.
You can really only do one thing at a time, but
yes, that is correct. But still, I mean, if you got enough seeds for it, then it's not a problem.
Yeah, I have 2 mushrooms to try and speed up the planting and harvesting, but it works pretty great.
I'm trying to figure out how to get it to let me collect from my stoves.
What?
I'm on mobile.
Oh.
And I'm trying to figure out how to pick up my salt from the. Oh, there we go. I see. You just got to move to the right place.
I'm not a super fan of how it's laid out on the mobile, but it is super smooth. It's so much smoother than I expected it to be. I
have to say I'm like super pleasantly surprised at the mobile version. There's not this is actually surpasses my expectations. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Because this means I don't have to have necessarily a computer to do it. It's obviously better to do it on computer, but yeah. Oh, and I'm deeply disturbingly hooked on Baldur's Gate 3 again. So I'm doing a mod playthrough that's solo because I can't create other characters. Although if you could come in and create a character, I would greatly appreciate it. Can I plug you for that after stream?
Yeah, no, you could. I'll actually do that.
Okay. Yeah, literally all you gotta do is come in and create something, and I'll figure out what I want you to create.
So when your Magic the Gathering prompt showed up on Twitch this evening,
Yes.
it said Laughing Corpses continues.
Oh, jeez.
And I was like, oh, is he playing Baldur's Gate 3 and that's what he named his group?
No.
And so I came on and went, oh, he just forgot to change it.
Forgot to change it. Sorry. I changed it on Restream. I did not change the
For
little
some reason, I
pop-up.
was like, my head went, did he just remake the characters we played?
No.
I don't even know how he did that.
That is kind of hilarious, but no, I am sorry. Well, what did it do? Did it kill my...
Oh, shoot. I don't know if I can.
Oh,
Raided
really?
by Cozy Bean.
Because I have mods.
Cozy Bean raided by Dark Goblin 13. Smile. Cozy. Smile. Camper.
Literally caught
smile,
me right before I was
and
raiding out, so
smile,
we'll stick around for a couple
beanie,
minutes. How are you
smile,
doing?
Weenie.
Welcome in.
Smile,
Thank you so much for the raid.
Smile,
I hope you're having a wonderful
smile,
Thursday.
A smile.
What did you get
Fucking
up to
Cozy Poodoo
on
Maze. Smile. Stream. Smile.
qualifying for plus from Barbie costume parties to migraine streams, DDO and Path of Exile 2. What were you playing tonight? Was it DDO or was it Path of Exile? How have you been, friend? I hope you're doing well. Let me get you a quick shout out. If you're not following Cozy Bean, she is a gem. She's super nice. And I have had the privilege to meet her in person at TwitchCon. So if you get to go to TwitchCon, you might see her there. Are you going this year? Let us know all the things. If you do need to raid and run, completely understand. That is a normal thing, and you end streams for a reason. I get it. So if you do need to raid and run, no worries.
Dark Goblin. Schedule numero uno.
Schedule numero uno. Also, thank you for coming in, Doug Goblin. Love the name. Do you also play DDO? And do you play a Goblin? Do you play Baldur's Gate 3 and play a Goblin?
Is that Dance Online?
No. That just shows how old you are.
I gotta bounce.
Although it was Dance Dance Revolution.
Take care, please.
Dark Goblin. I play MT games.
MTG
Also
since
play
95.
MTG since like
I got you beat by
1995
2
or so.
years because I'm really old. In beta, but yes, I was out for a long time. Came back and very happy to be playing Commander with friends now. Although it's Dan's fault.
I'm sure. I don't know what you mean.
I'm sure you do. I did finish my mystery deck for when you guys get here.
Mhm. The inexpensive one?
Yes.
Nice.
So I'm excited for that. And then I have to build the Cactar deck while you guys are here. Also, because I'm gonna wait on opening all the
until we're all here.
Until you're all here. Yep. So I've heard that it's already the highest selling set in Magic's history. So there's a lot of people very upset about it, actually. Because they're like, hey, this is supposed to be a standard set, and there's no pre-orders available anywhere, and the prices are already high because they set the prices high. And now they're being scalped even by LGSs because it's getting hard to get it. So it's like, oof, I do worry about the effect that it's going to have on the ecosystem. I think we'll get plenty of new players, but you know, if it's so expensive, then will they stick around? I don't know. You know, would they stick around for a normal set? I don't know.
Dark Goblin. Yeah, I get it. I stopped buying cards when Magic 30th was announced.
I mean, Magic 30th was a terrible idea. they should have just released the new printings of the collector's edition. That would have been way more sane than what they did. It's like
Goblin. Dumpster fire plane crash.
I kind of agree. All right, so actually that I have to do it on this computer. Okay, so we are going to raid out. Thank you again for the raid, Cozy Bean. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Goblin, it was a pleasure to meet you, my friend. We do Magic every Thursday, sometimes on Sundays, 2 p.m. Pacific, 4 Central, 5 Eastern. Sometimes Baldur's Gate 3.
Why all have a good night?
But we are going to raid out.
Thumbs up, soldier.
Oh, thank you for. Thank you for the meme, and thank you for the follow. Oh, there, here. We'll do it this way. That way you can actually see what I'm doing. There you go. Thank you for the follow, Goblin. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. We stream almost every day of the week. Monday through Friday, usually around 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 Central, 10 Eastern. And then we stream on Sundays, 2 p.m. Pacific, 4 Central, 5 Eastern. And that's a Sunday streamer tech support. If you're a streamer or have questions about AI or computers or software or anything of that sort, we're here to help with that. I used to own an IT solutions company, and we've been streaming since, God, I'm trying to remember now. I think it's 2014 on YouTube. Woof. But we're going to raid out. We're going to raid out tonight. Let me see who we're going to raid out to. I had somebody before, but I think they've already left.
Smile.
Oh no. Let's raid it out to Jay Cuppy. He's a good friend of the channel. He says he's not a furry, but he might be, and that's okay. But he then has a raid video that says, I'm definitely not a furry, and then he does a lot of furry things, so it's very suspicious. So I'll let you make your own decisions about Jay Cuppy, but he is a good friend of the channel. So we're going to raid over to him. I'm going to shoot a message here for everybody. Raid at Jay Cuppy.
Cool.
And if you're a sub, you can take the second message. If you're not, no worries. Take the first message. There it is. There they are. And let him know you are there. And I would appreciate it very much. Dan, thank you for hanging out tonight. Plagues, thank you for hanging out tonight. Tom, thank you for hanging out tonight. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 Central, 10 Eastern with Baldur's Gate 3. So join us then. Until next time, as always, be excellent to each other. Of course, game on.